Hey, good morning, guys. It's Monday, and we're jamming. We're jamming today, boy. It's raining. It's kind of cold, but it's still cool. It's still good. It's all good, and I'm excited. I'm excited that it's Monday. And it's funny how it's like that, because you guys know I look at Monday as the kickstart for the work week. I don't think it's the beginning of the week. Sunday's the beginning of the week for me, and Sunday's the day that I recharge and I renew and I strategize. Um, I get down with my worship and my praise and going to church, and not just going to church, even though I have a phenomenal church and we have great service, which I'm gonna talk about probably sometime in the weeks coming. But I love listening to the word. Mind you, I need to brush up on actually reading the word more. But I love listening to different speakers, different preachers, different Christian men and women that speak life and wisdom. I love jamming to that in the morning. And so I was listening to that yesterday, and then I'm listening to that this morning, and it's just the best way for me to get ready for the week and let the week get ready for me. Some of us have this attitude like, we come out the bed and come out the gate already afraid of what's going to happen to us. But, maybe we need to take the opposite action, the opposite attitude towards that. Instead of being worried about what's going to hit us during the week, let the week worry about what we're going to hit them with. Let the world worry about what we're going to do, not the other way around. So we come out as a beast, as a lion, and not as a bunny rabbit. I mean, bunny rabbits are cute, but I don't want them to protect me. If I wanted something to protect me and to take territory and to fight for me, do you want a bunny rabbit or do you want a lion? Do you want a beast? And that's how I'm encouraging you guys, come out the gate. Come out the gate Monday as a beast, not a bunny rabbit. All right. So I want to do a shout out to my wife. She is a bad mamma jamma. She is a sexy beast. I'm telling y'all, and we have come a long way. But you know, I, I've just learned to really appreciate her and the things that she does. Now, mind you, she ain't perfect. I had a friend comment, "Well, is your wife perfect?" And and bam. My wife does a lot of really cool stuff, and it seems like she has an unlimited supply of energy. But she does have a lot of imperfections to go with that. But I'm not going to talk about her imperfections. What I want to talk about is that yesterday she was on point. Yesterday, she said, what do she started to ask me what I want for dinner, and she didn't used to do that. She used to just make dinner, and it was mostly for her kids. Clarence would make a request, Dee Dee would make a request, and then I would just be there along for the ride. Um, but lately, she's been like, "Baby, what do you want for dinner?" And I'm like, "Whoa," And I try to act like I'm not surprised. I just try to be all cool. I was like, "Well, I like, maybe like soup and sandwiches." But she's like, "Yeah, soup and sandwiches is good." Da 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 da. And then I said, when you're going to the store, can you get me a slice of pie? I've had a hankering for some pie. And I don't want a whole pie because I will eat the whole pie. I just wanted a slice, and it's something I learned from Leslie Belmore. Um, and so she went to the store and she said, "Baby, they don't have any slices of pie." And she tried to tell me that, but me, I'm always, let's go look and see before we decide that it ain't there. And so I said, "Okay, cool, no problem. Whatever, whatever. I'll be all right." So I went to the gym, came back from the gym, and there was an apple pie on the counter. And she had went out and got the ingredients and made me an apple pie. Who's spoiled? I'm spoiled, and I love it and I own it. Okay, and so that I was really cool. It was really cool. I really appreciated that, and I just kind of looked at her, and when she wasn't looking at me, I would just look at her and just smile. Um, but like I said earlier, she's not perfect. She has imperfections, and we all do. And I was listening to a speaker today talking about the flaws of our character. And you're thinking it's going to be a normal sermon about what we need to work on, what we need to fix and perfect, and da 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 da. And he didn't really go that direction. He went in the direction of the fact that our flaws are what make us beautiful, what give us character, what gives us flavor. And I think about my flaws. I think about the things that it doesn't mean I want to not work on them, but I don't need to be so consumed by my flaws. And that's how some of us are. We're so consumed by the things that we do wrong and still do wrong that it directs our path every day. And we don't come out like a beast. We come out more, not even like a bunny rabbit. We come out like a piece of dew. Okay. And that's how we start to identify with feces and waste instead of us being incredible and wonderful, because we're identifying with our issues and not our what makes us incredible. And here's the thing is that our flaws also make us incredible. I remember, I can't remember. I remember I was talking to a friend, and they wanted, I mean, and beautiful girl. And but, she had crooked one crooked tooth, okay, one crooked tooth. And when she smiled, I loved it. I mean, I love seeing people smile anyways. But she hated her smile. And she wouldn't smile. And I'm like, girl, will you go ahead and smile? Because look, I know I'm funny, and I'm making her laugh. And she would start to laugh and she started to smile. And in the beginning, she'd do like this. I'm like, take that hand off your mouth and go ahead and smile and relax. And I told her that your smile brings character and beauty. I mean, you're already a beautiful girl, but your imperfections make you even more exceptional. And if you look at our movie celebrities today, if you have you noticed that not everybody is traditionally beautiful in today's big screen. Not everybody is perfectly built. You know, um, they're coming with some imperfections. They're coming with some moles. I even seen a couple with some crooked teeth. One or two had a really big nose for their face. Mm, excuse me. And some aren't traditionally beautiful. And it makes them even more amazing to me, at least. But apparently, it's not just me that sees that and feels that, because Hollywood keeps putting these people on the screen and on TV. Yeah, look. Let's take it for example. I love the TV series Stranger Things. Okay, and when I first watched that TV series, and it's kind of like a scary version of the Goonies. And I know I'm dating myself. I know a lot of y'all young people don't know what I'm talking about. Google it. Google the Goonies. It's a good movie. It's one of the last family movies that's really good. But anyways, it's about these kids that are trying to defeat these monsters that are destroying their town. But they're not cute kids. In fact, I was joking with my boy Jeff. I said, "Them was the ugliest kids I've ever seen on TV." But you learn to love them because you fall in love with the character that they play, and you're like, they're really kind of cool, and you really start to like them, and you see how incredible their imperfections are because they rise above them and they don't let them identify them. They don't make an identity out of it, and I think that's our problem. So when I look at my flaws, like I'm still overweight, I'm still working on it. In fact, I looked at a picture from the Fight for Lacey event this past weekend, and somebody got the back shot of me, and I was looking at that picture, and all you could see was my back fat rolls, and I'm like, oh my god, that looks terrible. But you know what? It's all right. It's okay. Um, and it's funny because and that's probably my greatest. struggle, and it's not the struggle with my weight, it's the struggle to not identify with my weight. And when I and when there are no mirrors around for me to see how much weight I still have to lose, I just groove. I just roll. I'm flowing, man. Because in my mind, I see myself as slim, fit, and healthy, and so I act the part because that's how I see myself. And until I get slapped with some mirrors, and somebody takes a picture of me, I don't see how big I still am, and it kind of rocks me for a few minutes, and then I say, okay, no, you know what? That is not who you are. It's who you are, but it's not who you are, because I don't identify with my flaws. I identify with my strength. I identify with who I aspire to be, not who I was yesterday or who I was the year before or who I or what I messed up doing. I don't identify with my mistakes. I identify with my own magnificence, and I know that sounds grandiose and extreme and like an egomaniac, but how else are we going to become successful? How else are we going to overcome the strongholds and struggles that we have in our life that will require all of our confidence, attitude, and perseverance to push through that thing? We can't do that thinking you're a loser. I can't talk about confidence and overcoming if I don't see myself as an overcomer. That's just how it works. So if you're spending too much time identifying and magnifying your flaws, you need to stop it right now, because you're amazing. And not just because I say so, but because that is. My pastor has been doing the series on the chosen, and he's talking about, God's, people that he has picked from the beginning, and how special they are, and who we are. But the deal is not so much that he's telling us about being the chosen. Do we identify with that? And then if you identify with being significant, what are you doing with it? What are you doing? Because if you really believe that, if you own that, then you will act as if being an example, being powerful, being magnificent. So I'm encouraging today. Today is Magnificent Monday to do something incredible, because that's who you are. All right? I think that was a good one today. Wasn't that good? Wasn't that good? All right, I will see y'all later. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you guys, and keep me in prayer. All right? Peace.